Well, it ended in the right fashion for us. Hanley, obviously, with a huge blow. We haven't had many walk-offs here, and this was a huge boost for us. And I think when you go back into the 8th inning, David's solo home run, there was an instant energy boost among us, and you could feel it in the dugout. I thought Joe Kelly came out and got a couple of key outs. Created a little bit of a jam for himself, but was able to get out of it. But you could also say that Robbie Scott set this one up. 3 shutout innings were key. But still, we had a chance, and we built the inning in the 9th, and the big blow, obviously, with Hanley.
John, where would you rank this win and this effort in this season?
Yeah, I think the deeper you go into the season, and given the whole dynamic of the division, they probably grow in terms of where they rank, just because of the time of the year, what we're in the midst of here with 3 other teams. I think the game up in Toronto on Sunday was a big win for this team. This one's right there with it. So 2 of the last probably 4 times we've been out, these are pivotal wins at a critical time.
John, they were obviously trying to get away without using Betances if they could have. Did you feel maybe when he came in that you might have had something because he had been used a lot lately?
You know, when they were with Lane and Parker, you knew they were trying to stay away from him. He had thrown, I think, 36 or 38 pitches over the last couple of days, so I'm sure they're doing everything they can to stay away from him. But once we had a chance to, we caught a break maybe with CY getting clipped on the helmet. And then all of a sudden, here comes a little bit of erratic command by Betances. So fortunately, he threw a fastball over the plate on the final swing of the night.
Can you talk about your starting pitching of late, with the exception of Price and Pissarro?
Yeah, this turn through, it's been less than. We went a long stretch where our rotation has been very steady, very consistent. And while the 3 guys have scuffled this last turn through, our bullpen has stepped up and just been dynamic. So, tonight was a big lift. Each guy that came to the mound, they did their job, kept the game under control, and fortunately we could score enough late to overcome it.
Just with the way the game ended up, how big was the play Bogarts made at the plate in the 8th, and then the play that Joe made, when he almost got his head taken off.
Well, thankfully it was his glove and not his head. But yeah, Bogey with a heads-up play. Jacoby's getting down the line. He knows he's probably in a bang-bang situation. It was a very heads-up play, heady play on his part. Headley's making a big turn, and then thankfully Bogey's got that kind of arm strength to deliver a strike from about 150 feet away. So it was his defense tonight. He makes a great play to his backhand earlier in the ball game, but that's a good heads-up play there.
John, Hanley's got 100 RBIs. He's been in the middle of the order all season long. With all the attention on other guys, how much has he meant to you guys over just to steady that middle?
There's not many teams that you can say you've got 3 guys with 100 RBIs. His last 3 no bigger than any of the previous 97. So, Hanley's gone along and had a comeback year. I think when you look at the 2 years spent here, he's doing a solid job at first base. To have that kind of depth through the middle of the order and that kind of RBI and power, it's a huge advantage for us.
John, what do you think's led to this bullpen turnaround, and have you seen as drastic a turnaround between months in August and September, night and day for the bullpen?
What's been the turnaround?
The bullpen, the relievers.
I think there's a couple things. One, I think our starters are setting the tone early. And let's take away the 3 starts that we've talked about. The starters have done a good job of throwing the ball in for strikes and in off the plate to keep some hitters just from leaning out over the plate. So it buys them some room when the reliever comes in to be able to attack down and away. And then they've been able to, we've been able to spread the work around and not overuse somebody. Koji's return, starters going deep. All those are contributing factors to the way our bullpen is pitching right now.
Was Eddie staying away from the slider tonight?
Well, honestly, I don't know that he really ever got a chance to get to it. They got him early. They got him early in counts. Early on, a couple of 1-2 fastballs that did not get located. Sanchez, in the first inning, then Castro right behind him, trying to elevate or trying to throw the ball in. He mislocated and paid for it.